In the great Kingdom of Benin, in the year 1897, a young apprentice named Osaze spent his days learning the ancient art of bronze casting. Surrounded by fire, molten metal, and the masterpieces of his ancestors, he dreamed of one day serving the royal court. But beyond the palace walls, a storm was gathering, a storm that would change his life forever. One evening, Osaze's master led him through secret corridors beneath the royal palace. Behind a sacred shrine, a hidden doorway slowly opened. Inside lay a chamber untouched by time, bronze plaques, ivory treasures, royal regalia, the sacred history of Benin itself. "These are the kingdom's memory," his master whispered, "and now they must be protected." As Osaze gazed upon the priceless artifacts, he realized he was looking at centuries of history. Every plaque told a story, every carving preserved a legacy. These treasures were more than objects, they were the soul of a kingdom, and soon they would be in grave danger. Days later, disaster struck. British forces invaded the Kingdom of Benin. Gunfire echoed through the city, homes burned, families fled. The magnificent palace was consumed by smoke and flames. As chaos spread through the streets, Benin's greatest treasures became targets of war. Amid the destruction, Osaze's master placed a bundle into his hands. Inside were sacred royal artifacts, the last pieces of a disappearing world. "You must protect them," the old man said. "You must keep Benin's memory alive." With tears in his eyes, Osaze accepted the burden, a burden that would shape the rest of his life. So, alone and hunted, Osaze escaped into the dense rainforests of southern Nigeria. Every path concealed danger. British patrols searched the region. Informants hunted for rewards. Yet he continued forward, driven by courage, driven by duty, driven by the promise he had made. At dawn, Osaze paddled silently across the mighty Niger River. A colonial patrol boat searched nearby waters. One mistake could mean capture. One wrong move could mean the loss of everything he carried. Holding his breath, he continued onward, determined to protect the treasures at all costs. Deep within a sacred forest grove, beneath the roots of an ancient silk cotton tree, Osaze made a difficult choice. He buried the treasures, bronze plaques, ivory carvings, fragments of Benin's history, hidden from the world, protected for a future generation. Then he marked the location in a way only he could understand, and waited. Years passed, the kingdom changed, empires rose and fell, but Osaze never forgot. By the glow of an oil lamp, he carefully recorded clues inside a leather-bound diary, stories, proverbs, hidden directions disguised within his words, a message intended for someone he would never meet, someone who would continue his mission. More than a century later, a young woman named Ife uncovered the forgotten diary among her family's belongings. At first, it seemed like a collection of old stories, but as she read deeper, a mystery began to emerge, a mystery stretching back to the fall of Benin, and a secret hidden for generations. Guided by the diary, Ife and a historian began an extraordinary search through archives, across old maps, into the forests surrounding Benin City. Piece by piece, the clues came together, leading them toward a place lost to time, a place protected by memory. Beneath the roots of an ancient tree, they found it, the hidden treasures, exactly where Osaze had left them. For more than a century, they had remained untouched, protected by the courage of one young apprentice. As the artifacts finally returned home, the world celebrated their discovery. But the true treasure was not bronze, it was remembrance. Because history survives when someone chooses to protect it. And though Osaze never lived to see it, his mission was finally complete. He had become what history would remember him as, the last guardian of Benin.